Hello, I'm Joshua and welcome back to the art stream. I overslept. Like, what's weird is that I normally take a nap before stream, like a few hours, like 3 to 4 hours. I slept earlier today, so I kinda almost had 6 hours. I just think I did a lot of things today, so my body was like, you know what, you're tired, you need a rest. So I lost track of time. I apologize for that. So today we're gonna be focusing on poses. It's gonna be hard, but I need to tackle this because I wanted to learn how to draw, and this is in the way. I can't just have the same poses for all my characters, which is just standing in one spot. We'll start off with the regular warm-ups. We'll do with the spirals first. Like, hopefully I don't break it. Like, even though I do this, even though this is a suggestion from an old art teacher and preschool teacher to help my hands become less shaky and tired, I don't think it works for me. Maybe it does, and I just don't notice because of the stabilizer, but yeah, my hands are shaky. Oops. The uwu is still there. I need to erase the uwu. Instead of drawing 3D shapes, I could just start by drawing 2D shapes. See what I mean? I still screw up. Let's see how messed up stars get if I start trying to draw them faster and faster each time. This one doesn't even look like a star. Oh, that's the best fast one so far. Okay, we'll erase all this and we'll start trying to draw poses. I went online to look for guides for poses. They also suggest I start using layers as well. Like, this isn't going to be anything extravagant. Like, the poses they suggest first to learn is the running pose. So in order to do this, I need to draw a collarbone first, then I draw the torso and the rear. Okay. Let's try to do this. This is gonna be fun. So, get over to layer 1. We'll make this as the... I'll call it or torso. So the way they do it... Maybe I could have it like a smaller screen. Like, we're here somewhere. Oops. I'm using my mouse for the screen, for the other screen, because I don't trust my pen. But when I draw, I'll use my pen. So they want us to draw the collarbone first. Wait. Oh, it's a razor. Okay. My pen's doing that thing again. Okay, let's see how they do. So for the torso, they want us to draw a line like this. I think. Then I space it out and draw a similar line, but there's like a curvature here. That is awful. Also, as per usual, the art stream's only gonna be like an hour to 2 hours. Cause like I said, I don't think I could draw for like an hour and a half. I mean, 3 hours. I think I've done it before, but right now I don't think I should do it. And then I draw 2 collarbones on the top. Like, the guide I'm using actually has a lot of poses, but they suggest we start off with something like this one. I'll erase this. Oops, that's the wrong one. Where is it? Boop, boop. Okay, according to this, I kind of drew it too round. Ah, stupid pen. It's going so well too. Why does this keep happening? What's this pen trying to do? Ah, it carried onto my mouse as well, so it's not just a pen problem. This one should be higher. And I think these 2 torsos should be roughly the same length. So I'll zoom in and try to make them as close to each other as possible. My pen is being stubborn today. And I don't think I'm hitting any of the buttons on my pen. Because it's just doing it. Apparently the curves should start roughly around here. Roughly around here. It should be a little higher too, but I'll make it a little higher. Boop. Just around here, I guess. I think that curvature's pretty bad. Good enough. I'll fix up the mistakes later. And then the next one should go a little out of the torso, because I think this is gonna be the running arm. This is so bad. Yeah, let me restart this one. Yeah, there should be like a slight elevation. Just that. That'll do for now. I'll fix it up when it comes to putting things together, because I'm not happy with that. After this, we start drawing the head. I'll put that in a new layer. Because I'm just drawing poses, I'm not gonna do other features like the eyes and other body parts. I mean, it's poses, I have to draw the other body parts, but I don't need to add like hair or eyes and clothes. So the head should be slightly angled according to the guide, because they're supposed to be running. And that's a small head. I can't draw a circle. That's still too small and too thin. Okay, I'm gonna cheat a little. Okay, that's not gonna work. Still a little too thin, but I think it's big enough. Okay. Then now I start drawing the legs. This looks hard. leg. Yeah, I think this stream will just be really short. It'll probably just be like an hour long or an hour and a half. I don't think I could carry this stream on for like 2 hours. I mean, we can still see. But I doubt, because I'm not adding too much features and we're already kind of speeding up a bit. My hands are so shaky. For sure I made that. It's fine. Like I said, I'll fix everything up once everything's settled. Roughly there. Around here. Start drawing the rest of the leg. That's so shaky. This should be a lot straighter, but it's the best I can do. Okay, I'll restart everything. Because I think I made this like too upwards. Ugh. Oh crap. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, this part isn't round enough. Or this part is too round. Maybe this is 2. Okay, now I think I made the knees too thick. I'll restart the whole leg. This is also a good starting point. I made the leg too thick. Yeah, I did. Like this point is too. Well, I'll start off from here. Too thick again. This is hard. Because I keep drawing the legs too thick. They don't even give me a guide on how to draw the legs. They just assume you can do it like close to off the start. Symmetry can't help me here because it's a pose. And my pen's being a pain again. Sometimes because of all the things my pen has done, sometimes I'm just questioning maybe it's easier to draw on mouse. How did... How... I'll try to draw the knee first. Stupid pen. Ah, this is awful. I think I've been on the legs for like 30 minutes now. Screw it. Like, I seem to get this part right, but when it comes to the lower half of the legs, I start to struggle. My pen's grabbing things I don't want it to grab. Okay, I'll start from the beginning. Okay. Oops. Stupid pen. Why did the bottom legs end up becoming too thick? I think it's because I'm... Is it because I'm semi-ignoring the knee? I think the... Ugh. Good enough. Not a foot. That is bad. I accidentally changed the... What the... What happened? Why is it thinner now? Oh. That would do. It's awful, but I guess it will do. I think it's because I made it too round. I think it's supposed to be like more angular. The cough is so bad. That would do. I'm just drawing a rough line where the other leg should go. After this indentation, I should focus on the back leg more. Like, the guides tell me not to use, you know, the circles, but I feel like circles can actually help, but I've already started this, so it's too late to back out from it. Ah, I did that. My pen did that thing again. I'll probably end the stream in an hour. Hello. How are ya? I'm in pain right now because legs are so hard to draw when they're in a pose. I'm alright. Apparently my body's more tired than it should be because I overslept. Normally I take a nap before stream. But then, normally I only sleep for like 2 to 3 hours, but my body decided, you know what? You're tired. I'm gonna make you sleep for like close to 6 hours. I'm like, oh crap. Oh. How are ya? Like I said, this stream might only last like an hour to an hour and a half. I don't think I could go 2 hours today. Stupid pen! I hope I can entertain you somehow. Like me yelling at my pen. That's a bad toe bend, but it's a start. Okay. The legs are done. It's awful, but it's done. Next layer. Arm. Oops. Boop. I mean, I'm not drawing any details, like I'm not drawing eyes, I'm not drawing hair, I'm not drawing clothes. My main focus for now are poses. Okay, the arms. The arms are gonna be a pain. Everything's a pain. I feel like I should draw that arm first. The thing is, every time I touch my screen, I can't minimize this or else I have to reset the whole settings. So I can't really focus on the drawing because every time I draw, the reference disappears. I don't even think I tried with Blue Boy. The way I talk about Blue Boy sounds like a disappointment. Like, yeah, Blue Boy is supposed to be the stepping stone for my art. But, yeah, every time we talk about Blue Boy, it's like he's a disappointment. He has feelings too, you know. I mean, he's always smiling, so I guess it's fine. No need to worry about Blue Boy. Why focus on Blue Boy when we have Blue Girl who's slightly better than Blue Boy? You know? Okay. It's like the weird thing is the guy expects you to draw straight lines, but no one can draw straight lines perfectly. It's too long. As for arms, simply draw a line after the shoulder. I'll draw the circle if this is like, if the guide's way is too stupid. Because I remember with Blue Girl, the guide told me not to use any circles. The guide told me not to draw any circles for any of the limbs for Blue Girl, but I decided to do it anyways because it's a lot easier. We'll see. We'll try the guide's way first. If it's too bad, I'll draw the circles. Yeah, the guide's easy to follow, but the problem is they probably expect people to have one of those the skills that my brother has, which is just to look at something and then immediately get it. I don't have that skill. I can't just mimic and watch. My brother can also use that skill for dancing. Like he he used to have the high score for Just Dance, and not only that, he also went to a dancing thing once, and yeah, he practices, but apparently he already had natural talent because when he sees something, he could easily mimic it. When I see something, I can analyze it, but I can't mimic it. That's why back when I used to play basketball, my coach would sometimes call me over to sit down and analyze the weakness of the other team. And we tried to exploit that weakness, but sadly some of my fellow players were selfish and wanted to be the star of the show and try doing risky shots, and I even told them out, like, your form is not too great, why are you doing this? That's maybe why one of the reasons why I'm saying why a lot. That should be one of the reasons why I actually quit basketball. There's so many people who just want to shine on their own that they forget that basketball's a team sport. And also the fact that I wasn't really naturally born for basketball. Hello, Relaxed! Like, I trained a lot for basketball, but I realized that my body's just not built for it. I'm kinda starting to feel like that for drawing. Like, I struggled so much to draw Blue Girl, and now I'm struggling to draw this. That at times I do feel like I should just quit drawing again. Like, it's not for me again. I mean, I do still occasionally enjoy playing basketball, but it's not like I'm actually trying anymore. As a matter of fact, yeah, sometimes I could. But it was more of a risk. When a three-pointer is always a risk. Regardless if you're a good player or a bad player, a three-pointer is always a risk. That's why they reward it so well when you make it in. I mean, yeah, basketball rings are 10 meters. Tend to be 10 meters tall. Or was it 10 feet? One of the two. I had the speed for it, but my body was like... My body's kinda weak. Like... It's not weak, like... I could go to the gym and do like, a little bit of weights, but... If my body wasn't just... If I were to say what my body is, my body's more of a speed build. Oh, I'm learning how to draw poses. My body's more of a speed build rather than a strength build. I can jump high to the point that people says I'm practically flying when I'm jumping. Maybe I am. I'm gonna leave the hands blank for now because you know how hands are. Actually, as a placeholder, I'll just draw a circle. Athletics, aka running. I was told I had potential for it, but over time I kind of lost interest. I have marshmallows. I'm gonna eat some marshmallows. It's already an hour. I'm not gonna end stream just yet. Probably extend it for another 30 minutes. I mean, I could still try to go for 2 hours, but I don't feel like poses can last for 2 hours. Restart this. Maybe I should draw the bottom arm first. How's it look so far? That's awful, but it's a start. Oh my gosh. It's because I made the shoulder here too angular. So, yeah. I don't know if that was... I deleted that one because I don't know if it was in the right... Stupid pen! Stupid pen! Stupid pen! Stupid pen! Stupid pen! Let's see if that works. As I was always told, if something's broken, hit it enough times to the point it fixes itself. That's bad advice, please don't do that. Especially if the object you're using is very expensive. Okay, I'm gonna change the shoulder up a bit. Also, Just Dance arrived, so I'm gonna start setting it up. Oh wait, wrong layer. Wait, what? Still doing it. I don't know. I didn't even press any of the buttons. Like, I don't know what causes that. Like, there's buttons on my pen and I didn't even press any of them. Because I'm holding it in a way where I'm not pressing the buttons. Yet somehow, my pen still does that. No, I'm not hitting it at an angle. I've been using the same angle the entire time, but for some reason it does that. I'm tempted to buy a new pen and a tablet with a screen, but those are too expensive right now, and I'm broke. Like, I'm genuinely job hunting. Like, streaming doesn't pay me, even though I've been treating it like a job. But yeah, if I don't find a job if I don't find a job until next year, there's a possibility I might actually just flat out quit streaming so I can just focus on looking for a job full time. Also, I won't have any money anymore to support my streaming. Like, I think I made that arm too short if I put the hand there. So extend it a bit. Like, I know it's gonna be sad if I don't... Like, I don't want to quit. Like, I'm not gonna stop streaming altogether if I don't find a job next year. By next year. It's just that I might be streaming a lot less. Probably like, I don't know, once a week or once a month. Or for a week per month. I don't want that to happen, but right now my luck has been like awful. The hands are placeholders. Okay, that would do. Okay, apparently now they want us to add quote-unquote details. So I'll make a new layer I'll do the torso layer, because now they want us to make a neck, and I feel like that will do better in the torso layer. How's this look so far? Looks weird, especially this leg. Actually, the legs in general are awful. They said draw chest details, but I won't do that. So technically this is done. This is the first pose I've done. I could start drawing another pose, but I feel like it'll be too late. So I might just end stream now, because I think it'll be too late if I start a new pose. There's nothing else to do with this pose. Like, I knew this was gonna be quick, because like I said, I'm not drawing details. I'm learning how to draw poses. So this is pose number 1. So I'll save this. Oops. Pose 3 T1. So pose trial 1. I could then in a new file I could start like yeah, I can do that. But according to the guide, I just draw the pose. Like I can draw chest details, but I'm gonna make all my poses like ambiguous, androgynous, like so it can work for either gender. But shirt lines can go from here. But yeah, I won't do the shirt line thing. Because right now I'm just gonna focus on poses, and once I'm comfortable enough, I can draw a blue girl again. Blue girl is going to be like a dummy, because I'm more proud of her than blue boy. No, sorry, blue boy. I mean, I can just find them in my regular files, because I don't have much besides game files and thumbnail art. Yeah, I can get started. That is awful. On second thought, I won't start that. But I won't say this because it's not started yet. I mean, if you guys want to chat for a bit, I can go to my chat room. You guys want that to, like... Cause it does feel kinda... This stream kinda feels like it ended abruptly. Because, like I said, it's too late to start a new pose. But there's nothing much to do with the first pose. So I can go into the chat room if you guys just want to chat for a bit. Or I could just end stream. Like, I resetted my chat room because the chat room was like... After my computer got reset, I'm gonna show you what the music room looks like. Yeah, for some reason, after my computer restarted, everything was zoomed in like this. So it took a while for me to reorganize the chat room. When I get back to singing and karaoke streams, if I go back to singing and karaoke streams, I need to fix this. I mean, if you guys want, I can start fixing it now. Yeah, let's do that. Let's fix this. First, we'll transform this one. Hit discrete. Yep. Now, this is gonna look weird, but for a bit. Make myself smaller. Not too small. There's my Twitter handle for anyone who doesn't know it. I mean, it's always on stream, so I don't think that should matter at all. Make this smaller. Yep, I think my mic's too big. And then I'll fix up the cave a bit. I'll make it a little bigger. There we go, so far so good. That's supposed to be a box for the song list. Let's see. But I'm not worried about that right now. Because, like, there's still songs now. The ukuleele's still here. Make it smaller. Ayo. There we go. But yeah, I mean, if I was drawing a character like Blue Girl or Blue Boy, the stream would probably have lasted longer. But because I'm just drawing poses, like the bare minimum, like no clothes involved, no hair, no eyes involved, it's gonna be quick. So I think from now on, until we finish doing poses, I want to do at least like 5 to 10 poses. But after that, I could start focusing on like facial expressions. Then after facial expressions, I can start focusing on backgrounds. Then after that, I can start putting everything together, everything I learned together, and start drawing actual art. But it's gonna take a while. Bold. What? What? Oh, what's bold? Am I bold? I'm not bold, I have hair. But yeah. And maybe one day I'll get back into my Mekon drawing. When I'm more confident. Actually, I should dedicate an episode to hair. Like, I should just draw like a face. Maybe Blue Girl's face. And then just experiment on hairstyles. Because it feels like unresolved if I don't finish my Mekon drawing. But yeah, I need to finish off the Mekon drawing someday. I can't just hold out Mekon forever. And I try finish the coma today, but yeah, I'm not in the mood to play games. I just want to relax. That's why I'm just in the chat room. I'll exit Fire Alpaca because I'm not using it anymore. So I exited it. But yeah, Just Dance stream's gonna come out soon. And the thing is about Just Dance is that, like I said, it's gonna be very limited. Like, you guys won't hear the music. I have to mute the music because Just Dance is so strict. I have to listen to the music because I can't dance without music. It'll feel weird if everything's muted and I can't hear the music myself. So I'll wear earphones. Not my headphones, because earphones have... my earphones that I use for my second screen or iPad has a longer wire. So I'll use that when I'm dancing. But it'll be awkward because if I play the BGM while I'm playing Just Dance, for me, the songs will overlap. So I just have to mute it in your end, meaning you guys won't hear anything except for my grunts and noises. I have been trying to do that and it's kind of like difficult. Then again, my hands are shaky and a lot of the stuff requires you to have like straight lines. I really need to check out why my hands are shaky. Like, yeah, I kind of mentioned it to my doctor. He says it's relatively fine, but if I'm worried about it, I should ask more questions. It's probably the reason why I couldn't really shoot much in basketball, because my hands are just naturally shaky. Which is like, really, like, awful. Like, I have so much work I wanna focus on. Like, I wanna focus on drawing, I wanna focus on my singing, I wanna focus on my dancing. Yeah, I mean, I was kinda happy with Blue Girl's hair shine. And I sometimes look at myself to see how I can draw. Like, yeah. But, Because right now, as you know, I want to be an idol. Like Ragnar said and Relax said yesterday, I kind of am already an idol, but that's like in terms of streamer. I want to be more like an idol, somewhat in a traditional sense, where I could sing and dance. Like, I'm not gonna be an outright dancer. An idol mostly focuses on music anyways. A dance is to captivate the audience. Like, what we learned in university, how when you sing, you can't just stand there and sing, you actually have to engage with your audience. Like, you need to do small dance moves, you need to do some acting, facial expressions, yada yada yada. And like I said on Twitter, I don't want my skills to... the skills I learned from uni to be just a waste. Because I spent like 3 years and close to several thousands of dollars, because that's how university is, and you have to pay them back in the future. Just to focus on music and dancing. I don't want that to go to waste. So that's why I do... even though I was told that being an idol is hard, right? Like, it requires a lot of rigorous training, you need to be up with the trends, so you can be, like, not awkward and cringy towards your audience. I'm aware of the hardship that idol culture comes with. But like I said, I don't want my skills to go to waste. I mean, my Japanese skills is already going to waste because I barely use it. But maybe... if you guys are up for it, I could do like a Japanese teaching stream, but I don't know how popular that'll get. Because not everyone's into learning new languages. But we'll see if people wants it. I'll do it. But for now, I just want to focus on my singing, dancing, and a little bit of my drawing. As for video games, I'm not gonna quit, like, gaming overall. Like, yeah, it's a type of idol, but it's not that type of idol. And also, people likes it when I play games, and my goal is to entertain people. So I'm not gonna take something away that actually entertains people. And like I said earlier, I am job hunting. Because I need to support my streams. Like, yeah, right now I'm getting paid by my government with student allowance, but I'm about to graduate. So that... not to mention borderline inhumane idols are... yeah. Indie idols, like independent idols, they struggle a lot more than... I mean, I can't say they struggle... I mean, I could call myself that. I can't say we struggle a lot more compared to company idols, because each has their own strengths and weaknesses. Like, corporation idols, they get more attention because they have, like, people working behind the scenes to help them advertise or manage things and tell them what they can and can't do, and they can do the research for the idol instead of the idol doing it themselves. That doesn't mean the idol themselves is lazy. They can do the research themselves. And they can, and also they have to do training for, like, dancing and singing, so by no means they're lazy. Independent idols, we're mostly alone, so our training depends on motivation. Like, we don't have a deadline, we don't have curfew. It's up to motivation, and also we don't have anyone working behind the scenes. We could have friends behind the scenes trying to help us, but they're not getting paid for it, so it's also optional on their end, and I don't like forcing people to do things for me. And like I said, corporation idols have advertisements like, oh, they could check out venues, they could check out events for the idols to perform in, whether it's like live idols or VTuber idols. Meanwhile, for independent idols, they have to do everything themselves. But there's a lot... I feel like there's a lot more pressure if you're a corporation idol, because you have deadlines, you have expectations to live up to. Like, yeah, you probably spend less money compared to indie idols. Indie idols, you have to buy your own equipment. You have to like I said, you have to do your own research. So you have to do a lot of things for yourselves. Yeah, well yeah, indie idols have harder time being relevant since they don't have a massive company backing them up. Yeah. But both sides can't be like, oh no, it's not fair. You have help. But no, they have deadlines and curfews, and there's a lot more people working behind the scenes pushing them. And you also have to be careful with like copyright in both sides. Like, this is why I sometimes get upset on Twitter. Like, I don't post it, but there's a lot of indie VTubers who are jealous of corporate VTubers saying, oh, it's not fair, they have corporation helping them. But from what I learned, corporate VTubers do have to go through a lot. Like, they could go through the risk of getting fired for doing things out of line. So you can't say one side is easier than the other side. Both sides are equally hard. Like, yeah, if one side eliminates the weakness of your weakness, but at the same time you gain a new weakness. Like for indies, yeah, you're not as restricted, but you have a hard time getting an audience. Meanwhile, for corporate VTubers, it's reverse. You don't have an issue finding an audience, but you're under pressure a lot. So, yeah, there's no point of comparing which is easier and which is harder. Either way, idolhood is really hard, and I'm aware of those challenges. I wouldn't be here if I'm not aware of those challenges. But like I said earlier, if I don't find a job next year, or when my student allowance ends, I'm not gonna quit overall, even though I kind of made it sound like I was gonna quit. I probably did say, oh, I'm gonna quit. That was a joke. But, like I said earlier, if I don't find a job, I'm only gonna stream a little bit. Though if I was into talent business, I would never join a company. The moment you do, you're on a leash for the rest of your career. I mean, VTubers, it's kinda... Hello, we're just talking right now about future plans. VTuber companies, yeah, they're idol companies. Like, unlike live idol companies, you could go back to being indie. Like, you could be in a company for a while, realize it's not for you, you could quit. But if you're like a live idol, like a non-VTuber idol, that's harder to do. Like, people will always know who you are. And your face could be plastered everywhere, but for VTubers, you could just quit. You could just quit the company. Like, people will recognize you, yes, but overall, you'll be back to your old free self. And also, if you quit being a live idol, you'll have a hard time starting an indie career compared to a VTuber. Because VTubers, yeah, we can do the idol stuff, dancing, singing, that stuff, but we can also add it on with video games. Video games will always exist, and there's an abundance of video games. So it's easier to start, it's easier to go back into becoming an indie if you do join a company for a VTuber. I'm not ready for a company yet. Just saying it out there, so I'm gonna be here for a while. I hope you guys don't mind me. I mean, some companies do let you keep your own identities, but that's besides the point. All I'm saying is I'm not ready for a company. So I'm gonna be indie for at least a few years. But like I said, if I don't find a job, I'm gonna stream like rarely, probably like once a month, or I'm probably gonna do like weekly, once a week, once a month, or every once a month I do a week, like a week per month. And if I do get a job, I'll go back to my regular schedule because, yeah, jobs can be tiring, but I stream at night and I take naps. Because I need to buy games. right? Like Just Dance would be fine because I'm just using it for dancing purposes. But I can't stream Just Dance that much. I should probably get into like more online games and more endless games like Animal Crossing, so I don't have to buy too many games. I can. Ragnar also said I should start playing Stardew Valley. So if I get more endless games, I could probably keep my old stream schedule, even if I don't have a job. Because storied games have limits to them. Like, if I finish a certain game, I can't really do much in the game again, because the story is what compels it. But endless games, like, I know Stardew Valley has a story mode, but it's also an online game, so maybe I could invite Ragnar or something. But, Animal Crossing is technically an endless game. Like, that's the reason why they put you in a million bells debt, because they want it to be endless. And online games are always gonna be endless unless, you know, service goes down forever. I could go back into Apex, even though I sucked at Apex, I didn't really kill anyone. And yeah, Fall Guys is also an option, and Dead by Daylight. Phasmophobia, I want to play that in the future, but for now, I'm gonna focus on the games I have. The big VTuber company is not gonna name them, but you could probably figure them out. Do very scummy things behind. Yep. But every company is different. Like I'm not gonna say the company names either. One company is known for quote-unquote rigging their auditions, but that's probably just people like complaining. Then another company is a lot more strict, but apparently they don't really have much issues with their talents. They're just strict. As of late, that company hasn't been too strict. They've been a lot more free, and they've been defending their idols, because sometimes their idols are like, oh, they reveal that some of the idols are in a relationship or something, and then the company tries to defend them instead of firing them like most companies would. Another company has just been doing that shady thing. But there's smaller companies out there, which I like to call indie companies, because in a sense, they're kind of supporting each other rather than having like one big boss supporting everyone. Maybe I could try out for those indie companies, but for now, I'm a solo act. I mean, I will stream with Ragnar occasionally, and I do have VTuber friends who are interested in collabing with me, but only time will tell when those will happen. But for the time being, I hope you don't mind, I'm just gonna be a solo wolf. Also, Ragnar has been streaming a lot earlier lately, and also he's busy, so he's moved to a 4-day schedule. Meanwhile, I moved up to a 5-day schedule. And he has assignments to do, so I can't really ask him for a collab. And if we do collab, it's most likely gonna be Dead by Daylight, unless we fork out another game. And I did say I was gonna talk for a bit, but I think I should let you guys go, because I want to eat marshmallows. So yeah, tomorrow will probably be Morrowind. If it's not Morrowind, it's gonna be Witcher 3. We'll see tomorrow, because, yeah, I'm kind of getting over Morrowind, but I realized people really like my Morrowind series. Because I had an idol mentality. If I'm not happy, then my audience won't be happy, but it seems like you guys are entertained with me complaining about Morrowind. So, I'm kind of tempted to keep going with Morrowind. Who knows for how long, because I'm really tempted to quit Morrowind. But yeah, I hope you guys had fun. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope I see you guys tomorrow for maybe Morrowind. Goodbye.